What is BPC 157? Should you use it? How do people use it? Does it work? BPC 157 is a compound made up of 15 amino acids, and it's gotten very popular lately. Now, while this compound is made in small amounts by your gastric juice, it has now been isolated, and there are some interesting studies on it. Now, one of the main things BPC 157 does is stimulates angiogenesis, basically the formation of new blood vessels. Anytime you get an injury or some damage, that process is sort of limited, and stimulating it in any way is usually a good thing. Now, there's some evidence that it can enhance fibroblast activity, potentially helping your body repair tissue locally. So this combination of vascular support and matrix repair make it really interesting to anybody who's suffered any type of injury. Now back to the studies. The truth is, many of these studies are done on rats, and you'll see that a lot with newer compounds. In one of the studies, it's kind of dark. They blow out the ACL of the rats, and in the rats that were injected with BPC 157, they experienced significantly better recovery. Same thing with spinal cord and brain injuries on rats. They were induced. I know it's dark, you know, those rats are getting cooked up over there, but the rats treated with BPC experienced better recovery, getting motor skills back faster. Now, how people use this is they buy a little vial of this stuff and they reconstitute it, and then they do have to do subcutaneous injections. Now, while it's fair to say there are many people using this, there are clinics like Ways to Well using this, it's also fair to say that there aren't really many human trials on BPC 157. And the other thing is people look at it as some magical cure for their injuries. We talked to one of the premier physical therapists, works with the SF Giants, the 49ers, and while he was not against BPC 157, he was just talking about how stupid it is that people will have a repetitive injury. Maybe they don't have internal rotation of their shoulder can go to here, and they think BPC is going to magically fix that. Or someone's had low back pain because of a severe movement pattern issue where they cannot load their spine, and they think BPC, oh, magical fix. He basically said that when it's combined with an actual physical therapy program to get that range of motion back, it can be beneficial. Or if someone has a little injury, maybe you have great internal shoulder rotation and you get a little shoulder injury, he said, yeah, could be used then. It's also important to note that it does not have any anabolic effects. And while it is banned if you're an Olympic athlete or you fight in the UFC or something, like you're WADA tested, you cannot use this stuff. The simple fact is no, BPC is not acting like a steroid. It's not going to make you jacked. So let me know below if you have used BPC, any questions you have about it. I think the world of peptides is fascinating, but it's so diverse. The question I get a lot of, what do you think about peptides, is sort of a dumb question because you have peptides like BPC, and then you have ones that stimulate, growth hormone, and ones that are way more intense. It's a fascinating world, and I think we will learn more about these in the next few years. Let me know your thoughts below.